Last week Friday, Justice Adedayo Akintoye of the Lagos State High Court, sitting in the Igboshere area of Lagos Island, dismissed the preliminary objections of Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Ricky Tarfa, to a 27-count charge filed against him by the EFCC. The court assumed jurisdiction to hear the case and asked Mr. Tarfa to defend the allegations of willful obstruction of justice, refusal to declare his assets, making false information, and offering gratification to a public officer. Like Justice Akintoye, Justice Aishat Okpesanwo, before whom the senior advocate is facing a 2-count charge, has also dismissed his objections. Mr. Tarfa had argued that the charge is bordering on obstruction of justice and attempting to pervert the course of justice amounted to an abuse of court process. He urged the court to quash the charges or dismiss them. Justice Aishat Okpesanwo has, however, held that his objections lack merit. In a ruling that lasted for an hour and a half, Justice Okpesanwo held that Mr. Tarfa's argument that the EFCC was the accuser, investigator and the judge in the case could not be substantiated. The court held that the issue of a lack of fair hearing, as canvassed by the senior advocate, simply did not arise, as the proceedings before the court had given him an opportunity to explain his actions. On whether the case against Mr. Tarfa constituted economic and financial crimes as to fall within the jurisdiction of the Anti-Graft Agency, the court agreed with the EFCC that Section 7 of the EFCC Act clothes the Commission with the responsibility of dealing also with any form of corrupt practices. Justice Okpesanwo held that the allegation of communicating with the judge is suggestive that Mr. Tarfa was trying to gain an unfair advantage, one which falls within the categorization of corrupt malpractice, and he clearly had to explain the legitimacy of his actions. The judge also upheld the powers of the EFCC to institute an action on behalf of the government, whether federal or state. With this ruling out of the way, the stage is now set for the trial of the senior advocates. Justice Okpesanwo has fixed the 22nd and 23rd of June for commencement of trial. From the Lagos High Court in Igboshere, Shola Sheyeli for Channels Television News.